Hello, my name is Michael with the Clearview Library District, and I am here today with another episode of The Works. The Works is for kids ages 6 to 12 who like to tinker, build, get messy, and explore. And it's a way for you to engage in science, technology, engineering, art, and math, or STEAM. Every other week, I'll have a new project for you to try at home, and I'll be focusing on a different part of STEAM learning every week. This week, we're going to do some coding online. And just so you know, usually we will have a kit for the programs, and you can find out all about the kit and what the kit is made of if you go to our website, clearviewlibrary.org, go to the calendar and search for the works, pull up the week that you're searching for, and you'll get a lot more information about what's included in the kit. Now, the kit this week is just a packet. There's information on this packet here that will help us get started. So on the packet across the top, it's going to say to join a specific Wi-Fi network. Don't worry about that. You don't need to do that. All you need is internet at home or wherever you're going to do this code from. Now, if you'll remember the last episode of The Works, we did a bunch of stuff that actually kind of gave us an introduction to thinking about code, to learn a little bit of the logic behind it um, offline. So we did that with various, we did pens and pencils, and we had different mazes and things like that to sort of get used to the idea of doing actual code. So now we're going to do it on the computer. So on the first page here, this handout, you're going to see start the program. So to start the program, I already have it pulled up here, but you just want to go to familycodenight.org/start. So pull up a browser, familycodenight.org/start, and it will bring us to this page here. And on that same sheet of paper, you can track your progress. We're going to start with the maze, and then you can go on to the artist. And then there's just a few sheets that sort of help you move on from there. So that will help you kind of with the big ideas that you'll be learning as you do these little games. Things like what a program is, what a repeat loop is, talk about code efficiency, conditionals, and if-else statements. And the last sheet is to just kind of help you if you want to do more coding after this. There are more hours of code. There's a game called Scratch by MIT that's very helpful. So this is just gonna kind of get you started. And we're gonna do the first few puzzles together, and then I'm just gonna let you go and do it on your own. If you ever run into any problems, you can always call the library or email me at michael@clearviewlibrary.org. And otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So you're gonna just click on start the program in the middle of the page, and it's gonna bring up a video. Now you'll probably wanna pause this video of the works and go ahead and watch the video from Family Code Night, code.org, and that'll kind of give you an introduction to this lesson. I'm going to go ahead and skip that, but you'll want to watch it. So what it's going to do is give you instructions across the very top of the page. So here we have the angry bird saying, "Can you help me to catch the naughty pig? Stack a couple of move forward blocks together and press run to help me get there." I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. Here in the middle of the page, we have our workspace. It's sort of blank and white, and it's going to give us a few tips first. So what we have right now is an orange block that says when run. And that just means when we click on run over on the left side, it's going to perform the instructions underneath it, one by one in sequence. So we already have one run, and we already have one block underneath it that says move forward. So to the left of our workspace in this sort of gray area, we have our different blocks. So we have 3 different blocks right now, and we'll get more as we pass more levels. So we have move forward, turn left, and turn right. But this first level is super simple. It's going to actually give us what we want to do here. It says drag a move block and snap it below the other block. So We already know we have one move forward, and our instructions says stack a couple of move forward blocks together and press run. So I think we probably want one more move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that move forward block, and you just hold on to the mouse and you drag it underneath the other block, and you can see when it snaps into place and let go. Now, why move forward? Well, it's based off of the orientation of the character on the screen. So we see that the angry bird in red is facing forward, which is actually down on the screen. But you'll always kind of want to think about the orientation of where your character is when you think about forward, left, right, up, and down. So right now, when it moves forward, it's actually going to move down on the screen, but based off of where the character is looking and its orientation, forward will mean down. So that's just something to think about. We're going to go ahead and hit run to try our program. And it moves forward 2 tiles, and we have completed the puzzle. Congratulations, you have just wrote 2 lines of code. So let's go ahead and hit continue, and we'll do the next lesson here. And on our worksheet, on that first page, you can actually put a check mark on the 1 and just kind of keep track of your progress as you go if you want to. Okay, so now the instructions across the top say, this pig is ruffling my feathers. Help me to find him. So let's go ahead and look. Now, pretty simple here. It looks like our character is facing to the right, and we need to find the pig, and there's only one direction to go. So we don't have to turn right or left. Our character is always facing to the right, so we just need to move forward. So we already have when run, and we already have one move forward block. So I'm going to add another. So that would put us 1, 2 move forwards. We need to go one more tile to reach the pig. So I'm going to go ahead and drag a third move forward. And let's go ahead and hit run and try that out. Perfect. So that's puzzle 2. Now, our instructions across the top for level 3 says, trace the path and lead me to the silly pig. Avoid TNT or the feathers will fly. So let's go ahead and think this through. So we already have when run. So that means when we click the orange run button, we have move forward. So let's imagine that our character is one move ahead. What would the next step be? So let's go ahead and actually, you can click run now and have your character do that. Now it won't complete the level, but then you can kind of see where your character is, and it's going to tell you that you haven't reached the block you want to get to. So then you can click reset. So it looks like if we move forward twice, that will get us right above the pig. So I'm going to go ahead and choose move forward, and we're going to snap it underneath. Now, this is the part where you have to start thinking about where your character is located, which direction they're looking, and what their orientation is. So if they're looking to the right, left, top, or bottom. So if we move to the right 2 blocks, our character, the red angry bird, is still going to be looking to the right. Now, for him to face the pig, which direction do you think he's going to have to turn? So in my head, I kind of just place myself in as that character. And when I think about it, I think that if I turn right, then I'll be facing down on the screen. And that's where I want to be facing to find the pig. So let's go ahead and try that out. I'm going to choose turn right. Now that's just going to make us turn, and we're not going to actually move forward. And I'll show you what I mean. Well, let's go ahead and hit run now and just test our sequence so far. So we move forward twice, and then we turn right. So we can see that I turned in the right direction, and that was correct. Now we just need to do one more move at the very end, and that's to move forward one more time, even though forward now means on the screen it's going to look like he's facing down. So I hit run one last time, and we made it. I'm going to get ahead and hit continue. We're going to do one more lesson together, and then I'm going to let you take off and finish this code. So right now, we want to follow the instructions across the top. It says, guide me to the green evilness. Watch out for TNT. Okay, so right now we have when run and move forward. So now I know we're going to, with this set of instructions, we're going to move forward one block and still be facing right. Now, we're going to have to make a couple adjustments to where we are facing in order to reach the pig. So if I am looking right and I want to move up on the screen, now if you need to use your hands and arms or legs to kind of figure out right and left based off of where you're looking, totally do that. Whatever makes the most sense and makes it easier for you. So I think to face up when I'm turning right, or when I'm facing right and I want to go up, I'm going to want to turn left. So I'm going to choose turn left. Now I know I'm only turning left right now, but I still need to move forward. You have to think about each movement individually. So now I'm going to move forward. So now if I am moving forward, I'm going to be in this block between the TNT and the green pig. And I think my orientation will be facing up because I turned left down here and I moved forward, and that would mean I was looking kind of up on the screen. Now to get to the pig, now I'd want to turn right. So I'm going to turn right. We'll move that into the sequence, move forward. I'm going to hit run and let's see if we made it. Perfect. We made it. Okay, so now it's starting to get a little bit more interesting, and we're going to have to kind of think a lot more about where our character is facing, the orientation. Pretty soon, you're going to start thinking about if-then statements, repeat loops, and a lot of concepts used in coding that are going to get tricky here pretty quick. But I believe you can do it. I just wanted to get you started here. And like I said, if you run into any questions, you can call the library and ask for Michael, or you can email me at michael@clearviewlibrary.org. Thank you for joining me on another episode of The Works, and I hope you enjoyed it today, and we'll see you next time.